Hey there, it's Peyton, aka Future Trees, and I'm here to talk about the lyrics in my song Reality at Half Speed. So this song started way back in 2018, so let's go back to that mind state. Back then I wrote the chorus. It goes, "Hey hey, what you know about that? Play it cool, he don't know his own facts. Had to stay in school to learn about that. Relapse, relapse, relapse. Relax, what's the hurry? Modern life taught us all how to worry. And on the snap, I'm trying to tell my story." So in 2018, well, I'm still an engineering student, but I was an engineering student. And we have a thing called a co-op rotation where you can go work at a company and sort of try out what having a job is like. So I was working at a place called Kaiser Warren, and long story short, I really didn't like it. The work, it did not engage my brain enough. I found myself with all this extra time, and I had some coping mechanisms, and one of them was writing lyrics. Another was taking walks, which I still do. I was avoiding my desk as much as possible because I do not like sitting at a desk. That sort of pressure cooker made me write these lyrics, and I'm asking the audience, like, what do you know about this? What do you know about my struggles? I had to stay in school to learn about these struggles. And I've relapsed. Like, I've been a stoner for a long time. And at that time, I was pretty worried about my use. And I felt like I was literally relapsing, like I couldn't control myself. And it was just a coping mechanism. So I wrote a lot of lyrics, right? In this notebook. This is the notebook that I kept on me. You can see all these bookmarks here are just various verses from that time period. And writing has been something that's stuck with me as a coping mechanism and a means to make what's in my head a reality out in the world. And so this lyric writing actually inspired me to start making beats and making music. My beats and my lyrics, they're most of the time a separate thing, and that was the case here. So I wrote that chorus, and I wrote the other part that says, we're in a different space now. I landed with my face down, but this place will do for now. I settle down. My thoughts in order, I write them down. And that tells you, that ties back into my coping mechanisms once again. I'm letting you know that pen to paper and writing is a way that I get these thoughts out of my head so that they stop swimming. Whether I read back the thoughts or not, at least it gets them out of my head and on the paper. And then my brain's able to, file them away and kind of forget about them. So let's fast forward to December 2019. I had a beat I was really proud of. It's this one. It was almost done. And my beautiful mama, she gave me the gift of this microphone. It's a Shure SM7B, and boy, it is lovely. So I was looking back at songs, at my best beats, and I wanted to put words over them. I associated the chorus from way back when. I just tied it in to this beat. At the time, the song was just called Know About because the chorus says, "Hey, what you know about that?" So we had this chorus with a subtle reference to my drug use where I'm saying relapse and I'm asking you to relax. What is the hurry, Last year in December, I decided to make it overt. That's why I had the lines, "Weed helps me be absent-minded, reality at half speed, how I like it. Weed helps me be open-minded, reality at half speed, how I like it." I really love those lines. It describes a lot the best parts of cannabis that I really love and that I use it for. Never mind the negatives, but that and these other lines, I started filling in the story of this song. I recorded the chorus, and then I added those lines about weed, and then I added the second verse. The second verse is really about God. It says, "My judgment false, his is the truth. I tried too long, my own pursuits. Got me nowhere. Life is a hell sometimes, please beware." I'm directly calling on God to replace my broken will. I came to the belief that if I rely on my own will, I will not get to a good spot. I won't get to where I want to be. You know, I may end up drowning in self-pity, like in the words. Bottom line, I wouldn't end up accomplishing things I'd be proud of. So I'm calling God to give me his will. Let that supersede my own will. And I've been trying to live that way up to this day, and I still try to. Okay, so I ask God to replace my will. And then I say, I've got so much growing to do. I pack a bowl with vices, trying to uplift my mood, escaping lonely thoughts like vapors filling up my room. And I share what's on my brain in case you feel it too. And it's just sort of telling you about my current state of mind. It's really interesting how there's a time lapse of mind states, since the chorus was written all the way in 2018, and then the rest of this song, the rest of the words came almost 2 years later. I'm just trying to tell you what's on my mind, and now I'm not asking you, what do you know about that? I'm actually asking you if you relate, and I'm sharing what's on my brain in case you feel it too. And right now I'm just pursuing God's will through creating this art for you, trying to uplift you and spread my word and spread my story. So thanks for listening to my long rambling. This is Peyton Spencer. You just learned about the inside of this song, Reality at Half Speed. Catch you next time.